Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let's do messages. Things that make you go, I do like this deck. It likes to talk. It likes to talk. All right. Let's just start with some of these. And see where we get. I might get a phone call around 8. It would be the doctors and I would have to answer it. But besides that, I should be good to go. Oh, wow, that's super loose. Oh, that's super loose, too. Where's the other one? Okay. Good morning. Wow. Super loose. This kiss. All right. This got pulled to like full potential. So I don't know if it's a boss, if you're being hard on yourself. All right. I want to do April. These last time I did it like this was like messages from your guides, which is kind of what I'm aiming for today. But with some of these decks, it's just kind of, I just heard impossible. I want to say nothing's really impossible, though. Unless you just feel like it's impossible. So I just got pulled keywords, which is I usually use the decks with the words. So we have full potential and impossible. Good morning. So I don't know. Happy Wednesday. Oh, I'm so glad it's Wednesday, Shannon. Telling you. Is it Wednesday already? Jesus. I didn't try on clothes yet. Fuck. That went by quick. This kiss, this kiss. I have no idea why I have an empty envelope over here. And I never open mail from over here. Alright. First class up in the sky. So don't die on me. Full potential. Let's go pull the lipstick. Full potential. This kiss. Lipstick. Impossible. What was the other one? Full potential. Impossible. This kiss. Lipstick. I don't know if these two correlate, and so I don't know. I know halfway through the cigar. I know. All right, so I can't stand that I chose the crooked part of this. So, okay, that will drive me fucking bananas. Sorry, shit like that drives me nuts. First kiss, but it was this kiss, but then I'm getting pulled to first kiss. Lipstick with first class, and I said up in the sky, but I pulled a lipstick. Full potential and impossible. Whew, much better. That makes me feel so much better. That's not in the way. So, this kiss. Lipstick. I don't know. It could be like a correlation. Could be like a spring thing. Spring flowers, April showers, spring May flowers. Full potential, impossible. But I want to say like status quo, like nothing's impossible. But I'm sure there's some stuff impossible. No, nothing's impossible. Okay, I don't know. This. Maybe you have a first kiss with somebody, and it's like, oh. But then maybe you got lipstick on. You're like, But these days they make a lot of stains. I don't know. I feel like it's a complete opposite. Unless it's confidence thing with full potential, you would go with the confidence thing again. Because sometimes, like, I remember talking about you guys with this, like, it's pulling me back to that video, like, it's a lipstick type of day. But I think it had to do with, like, the whole COVID thing, too, like, the uncomfortability and wearing a mask all the time, and what was the point of lipstick? But I remember one day, like, I remember wearing it, and I was like, I did feel a little uncomfortable. Are you living up to your own full potential? Are you like on the struggle bus? It feels impossible. So we're going to do, again, the messages from the guides and see where this takes us again, because I got pulled to keywords with the cards, and I didn't get pulled to that deck. So, but it's not as easy as just easy as 1, 2, 3. ABC. Was that Michael Jackson? What group was that? High Five, Jackson 5? Jackson 5. Alright, so I want to use, I got the Santa Morte deck, so I want to use that. Past life with these cards. These cards always talk to me. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Tina by my side. Impossible. Is there a song, Impossible? Beyonce sing it? I can hear it. Is that to the left? Everything you want in the box to the left. Does she sing something about impossible? Because it's kind of hard to read these within the sense of like, okay, you could just be working with that house or whatnot, but I think she does a song. Beyonce, Impossible. All right, it's not Beyonce. Chantel. Beyonce, Impossible is nothing. Yeah, I was hearing Beyonce though. Oh. I remember years ago someone told me I should take caution when it comes to love. I did, and you were strong, and I was not. My illusion, my mistake. I was careless, I forgot. Shout out to the rooftops right on the skyline where to be gone. Tell them I was happy. My heart was broken, the scars were open. Tell me that I hoped it would be impossible. Falling out of love is hard. Falling for betrayal is worse. Broken trust, broken hearts, I know. Empty promises. Basically, the girl took caution when it came to love, so she didn't completely open herself up to him. Wrote that it was kind of aftermath of a broken relationship, the strength to carry on. All right, so let's get to this deck first. I think that's what it was telling me. So maybe that's what it is. Like you feel like it's impossible, like to open up. Maybe you're guarded. I'm not sure. It's Unconditionally by Katy Perry. Yeah, I listen to her too, so that's a possibility there too. So this could possibly have to do with how you feel about relationships, a certain person, if you're with somebody. So let's just see. Because I am back to impossible. So I don't know. Are you trying that full potential? Is it somebody thinks you're not living up to your full potential? Are you being hard on yourself? Are you giving it your all? Something feels impossible. So let's just do the rest of April 2024 with more guided messages. But again, April showers bring May flowers. So I think there'll be a nice shift of energy as well. I think before May, though, I'm thinking like shortly after the full moon when energies subside. This full moon, is this full moon Scorpio? What month are we in? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, there's a Scorpio, right? Scorpio full moon. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Is the full moon on April 23rd Scorpio full moon?
A Scorpio full moon always happens during Taurus season, which is between April 20th to May 20th. If the Scorpio full moon occurs during April, it's called pink moon. This answer is from yourtango.com.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Doesn't really tell me it's going to be this month, though. Because it's a good Taurus season. It could be next month. 23rd. Libra. Scorpio. Huh. Wow. Okay. So, yes. Scorpio. Full moon Scorpio. It'd be Scorpio, because it's every 6 months. You know what I mean? So April, you'd go May, June, July, August, September, October. That's Scorpio season and Libra season. So it's one or the other. That's why it kind of came in as like in Taurus season. So, all right, that's interesting because I'm not feeling heavy energy like that. Scorpio can be very heavy. Like a Scorpio full moon could be very draining. 8th house, death, rebirth, dark, the dark web, I just heard, but like the dark web, creepy, mysterious, you know? So I think there's going to be a nice shift. So again, let's read the rest of April. I'm hearing all of April. I kind of heard that the other day too, like when I said April, when I pulled out all the cards. Actually, that was just yesterday when I channeled down, looked at the cards. So all of April. And going into May again, because I get pulled to April showers bring May flowers. But I just got pulled to, what's that kids on PBS, like Tinky Winky, La La, Poe, Teletubbies. And I'm pulled to like a sunrise. All right, messages from my people, messages from my tribe. The moon. Got the 19th, which is Friday. Again, it just could be... This is what I love about this deck, too, because it is about perception, too, but the tarot card itself doesn't really, like, that's not, like, the main keywords, because, again, yeah, that's not no keywords with you guys right now. So let me just pull out one of those decks in case I quickly feel the need to clarify something. To the left, to the left. Does she say something impossible? Yeah, see, this song is about impossible. So I'm hearing Beyonce for sure. Oh, no, I think that's Irresistible is what she's singing. Or Replaceable. Oh, what song? Come on, guys. There's got to be a Beyonce lover out there. Irreplaceable. All right, so maybe Irreplaceable. Unless you think somebody else is irreplaceable. I don't know. But I'm getting impossible. And again, All right, maybe I'll just use that deck to clarify, but I got pulled to the 19 again, and I'm like, it feels like I started around 19. We're at 20-something, so that card could have fell before the 19, but there is something with the 19th for you guys, which again is Friday. It's a pretty card. Again, the moon is about seeing something differently because it's eye-opening, but I don't typically see projection. I mean perception with the moon. It is, though, but it's interesting. I think something happened with the eclipse because I just got pulled to telescope. Crochet, as if those are needles. Kind of strange messages. So there might be some strange things happening with the moon. Yeah, I did say something last week where I thought there was like some supernatural something. Aries. House could be working with the first house. Acting upon something. Needing to see something different. Did you write something down? It's pulling me to that again. It's also a 1. Talks about a new beginning, stepping into something. You could just be situating something. It is a 1-1. Because 19 would be a 10, which is a 1. 11-11, something with a wish, possibly. Change the way you think. Change. 8th house mystery, which is Scorpio. Another 10, so 1-1-1. There's something with 1s here. 11-11. A lot of people like make a wish, which I think is silly. It's because, I don't mean to be an asshole. Here we go again, but I don't mean to be an asshole. But it's true. Like this, It's not about a wish. It's a portal. So careful what you wish for. If you're wishing on 11-11, you're irreplaceable. Maybe it must be dealing with someone cocky here. You got 2 9s that came out the other day. Where the fuck did I get the 2 9s? Oh yeah, 8th house, 1st house. Needing to definitely take the lead. To me, this absolutely hands down is talking about the full moon in Scorpio. But absolutely needing to take the lead on something, not like turning your back on it, not giving it the cold shoulder, not just dismissing something. Maybe you feel like it's impossible. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, you could be dealing with the Cancer, you could be Cancer, Pisces, Aries. Turquoise might be good for you. Turquoise is wonderful. It's very cleansing too. A lot of people wear turquoise. Some people are like laced in turquoise. Where I've noticed it, and I'm not saying like it's a stereotype, but a couple of the chicks were biker chicks. To bracelets, to necklaces, to rings. She's got a lot of rings on. I don't think, that's not Scorpio's stone, but I just got pulled to this book. It makes sense because we're working with astrology. Which is Pluto. But this doesn't feel heavy. Moon in Scorpio. Oh, Kate has a moon in Scorpio too. I didn't know that. So Mia and Kaden have a moon in Scorpio. Wonderful. Lots of power, brings out forcefulness. Moon in Scorpio has a spiritual nature, intense feeling, motivating your actions. You are very clever, but hiding your true feeling. The moon in Scorpio is the most difficult lunar position. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, but why doesn't it feel heavy? I'm not picking up on it. It's very strange. Though you are driven and strong with passions, you tend to deny that they have your motivation. You can exercise great self-control, feel the experience. If an experience becomes painful, you cut yourself off from the feeling to kill the pain rather than continue to suffer. You particularly dread any form of rejection. So you might not even be conscious of this, is what I'm getting. Because I'm not getting that heavy feeling. So that might creep in. Some Scorpio moons type tend to never forget, and they wait for revenge. This does not necessarily mean that they are cruel or vengeful, but at any time in life they can instantly recall. And when it comes to the pride, you remember exactly what it is that person made you feel at the time. And that's true. I have that capability. That's why I said when I was laying in bed last night thinking about XYZ, I was like, not a good idea. Because that feeling comes back. But the bright side of the Scorpio moon, you're imaginative, determined, ambitious, emotional, idealistic. The dark side, secretive, jealous, resentful, domineering. Okay, so you might go after something too. Whatever your sun sign or moon sign in Scorpio gives you a strong inner core and self-resilience in resisting and arresting sexuality and a magnetic flair for influencing others. Tuesday's your best day. 2 and 4 are your numbers. Famous people with moon and Scorpio. I don't know why that matters. Julie Andrews. I don't know. Alfred Hitchcock. Miles Davis. Jim Carter. Nelson Rockefeller. Elizabeth Taylor. So anyway, you don't have to be moon in Scorpio, guys. It's just the moon is going into Scorpio. So this is more about going after something and using, the 8th house, using Pluto. And then you got Aries right here. It's, it's that action. It's the leadership. It's going for it. So you might not quite know what this is yet, but it's coming. It doesn't feel heavy. And again, I'm actually really surprised that I'm not feeling this moon yet, especially being in Scorpio. You get in a fight with somebody or somebody says something the wrong way, forget it. Depending on, your attitude, where you're at, your mindset. So, but I just heard elusive. But I'm getting impossible again. There might, again, it might just be a heavy energy that comes in and comes towards you. What you do with it, to me, I say, take advantage of this moon in Scorpio, start something, do something. I know people don't like to start things in Mercury, but that's just a misconception. Mercury retro. That's, again, a misconception. It could be a little more difficult with, communication, but I'm not getting communication here. If anything, it's, again, I'm getting pulled to like this kiss, lipstick, could be confidence, who knows, but you could be shy, in the shallows. A lot of music with this deck right now for you guys. I'm also getting pulled to Susan Sarandon. So it could just be S's, starting with S. Hey Siri. What number in the alphabet for an S?
S is the 19th, number 19, letter in the English alphabet. This is from Wikipedia.
So again, like I'm telling you, there's something with the 19th. Once again, and it's a 1. So 19 keeps coming in for you guys. So maybe something on Friday, maybe this energy, maybe I have like an epiphany, or you're seeing something differently. You're getting some type of answers on the 19th. This kiss, this kiss. I'm getting pulled to share, unless she's the one that sings it. I don't remember this deck being that active the last time I talked to it. So let's see. Again, Susan Sarandon. I keep getting pulled to. I guess it's just an S or a 19. So let's just get, when it comes to the Aries energy, taking action, the leadership, playing that role, because everyone's perception, everyone, the way you're looking at something with this moon in Scorpio, it's going to go down differently. Ooh-wee. Queen of Wands, confident, ambitious. And she's the woman, you got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, flowing attraction. So it could just be like the way you look, but like you feel like it's impossible. Like it's almost like bumping into somebody and being like, oh, I remember what that felt like. But like, yeah, no, that's not going to go anywhere. That's fucking impossible. Or, it is a yes card. It is early spring. It is a cardinal energy. So it doesn't really seem like there's anything to worry about. You must work really well with your 8th house. But this is like a surge of confidence. I mean, she could be very confident. It does say confident ambition. But the Queen of Wands is very confident, a beautiful energy. And there was a reading I did the other day where the women didn't come out at all, but when I did see her at the bottom of the deck, you guys were the Queen of Wands. So this is beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like I said that wrong. So just know there's going to be a nice shift of energy coming towards you. It could get heavy, but heavy to the point where you're unbreakable or unstoppable. Interesting. All right, let's get to the other decks. I could have kept reading on that. So I'll have to remind myself to take this deck out and start working with it. Because it wants to talk. Irreplaceable. Again, like that type of energy, like you're irreplaceable. I just feel like you're dealing with somebody who just thinks like on their dime, on their time. You just be there, snap of a finger. But I also got pulled to Samantha, Sabrina, Samantha from Bewitched. So I don't know if somebody thinks she got witch. Sabrina was supposed to be a witch too. Here we go again with the S's. So I don't know what's going on with the 19th for you guys, or an S. Something significant with the letter S. Saturn, I'm not really getting Saturn. You're working with Pluto. Pluto, Mars. Men are for Mars, women are for Venus. So it could be a masculine. Got fertility, there's the Venus. Number 22. Masculinity. Life force. Funny, I was just talking about that. So maybe it has to do with this card more than anything else. Climax, Father God. Procreation, fertility rights, new beginnings, charging with male energy. This is Mars, building creativity. Masculine creative energy, which is that first house of Aries, Mars, life bursting forth. Climax before continuing. Procreation, starting something new. The warrior, the letter S, which is a 7, that's an 8, that's a 4. Spiritual strength, they all came out upright too, so that's positive. Preparing for battle, focus, challenges to overcome, self-discipline, sharpen your mind, body, and soul, wholeness. The theme is the sun. With the sun and fertility, you can get pregnant, so be careful. Empowerment, energy, if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. Life force, victory, guiding light, achieving success, celebration of life, health, and abundance. Open yourself to power, sunshine on your path. All is well, enjoy life, dancing in the light, basking in the warm sun, smiling, growth season, energy at its maximum strength. This is great. This burst of energy. If you're not in it yet, it feels like a burst of energy. You know how like when all of a sudden the moon hits you, you know? And again, Scorpio moon, I'm telling you, like that could be extremely frustrating. But this feels like a punch of like enthusiasm, or getting like adventurous energy, like let's go. Like someone calls you up road trip, I'm down, you know, like it's just like out of like nowhere. It's nothing to like, it's great. Tennis, oh, it's 2 of Cups. That's interesting. So you could just be Xing out any type of partnership. Like it just could be one of those things where it's just like work, go, no interruptions. Like you don't need to partner up. Like, you know, if like remember being in science class or any type of class, like choose a partner, and it's like some people are excited they always have their partners, and then others like they don't want a partner because they work better alone. I'm getting that like solo energy. It has something to do with this burst of energy. So again, 2 of Cups doesn't always mean a lover. It talks about a partnership. But I don't know if like you're just interested, even if you're with somebody dating something, you might not be interested, or you're more interested, but you can dwell and really get lost in Scorpio energy too, though, guys. Like it can like take over. Like my kids would be like, "Mom, Ma," and I'm like, "Yeah, in a minute, 5 minutes. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna be 5 minutes. Let's just say 20 minutes and play it safe." Yeah, because it's like you're so locked in. You're locked into something, and it's strong. Like I can, even in my voice, like it's giving me anxiety. Like you're locked into something. A good book, work, like a project. Like you're zoned in. I don't think it's a bad thing. It feels powerful. This is the energy to do like rituals, that type of stuff. If you play with magic in a safe way, it's that type of energy. You're going to notice, like, this is probably why I was getting that paranormal energy, because it's Scorpio. Like sometimes that hall light, and it hasn't happened, I feel like a year. It will go off to let me know like somebody's here, and it went off the other day, and I was like, "Hey, been a while, been a long time. Thanks for the pop-in." Like it doesn't faze me. Other things could creep you out though, like you hear a noise and you're like, "Oh, I've heard things drop over here before," and I'm just like, "Whatever. What are you gonna do?" Oh, I'm getting a heavy feeling like someone's standing over you. But it's warmth. It's probably an ancestor, a loved one, popping in saying hi. It's a thin veil, But again, just precaution. It's Pluto. First one wasn't mirror. I knew that was coming. Good morning and okay. I'm on YouTube. Just call me if you need me. Try not to do FaceTime though, because it messes with the computer. And you slept good? How's your pain? Did you wake up and take anything? Why don't you have some breakfast and take Tylenol, please? Take 2. Well, that's good. I just got pulled to the 7 again. That's an 8, but that's a 7. Wholeness, warrior, fertility. Again, you could just be like creating something. It's that go-getter energy. I think it's great. But I'm telling you, you are like zoned in. Like, what would you like us to know about this? Because this feels like, in a minute, like, I don't know, like this is lovely energy. 7 of Swords came out. 2 7s. Something very spiritual here. The Fool, that's a beautiful energy. Try not to sabotage something, possibly. Sometimes the 7 of Swords speaks of learning, challenging yourself. The Fool, the 0 is a beautiful vibration. Page of Swords, good communication. Typically, it could be, watching, stalking, zoning in, perception. I'm getting like research, and that's not a card of research. Tell me about this 7 of Swords, please. Actually, best advice for the 7 of Swords, please. Best advice for the 7 of Swords. I guess it already flipped. Eight of Swords. So don't get stuck in your head. Don't get trapped. Because you're really zoned in, like to the point where I didn't see like a red flag, but I feel like you're already locked in. So I don't think that this would be a locked in. I'm getting pulled to LinkedIn. Page of Wands. So careful, don't get too locked into something. But here's the thing. I think you love what you're locked into. Like, that's just it. It's like, hey, don't forget the Fool energy is here. And to me, that's like a new start, a new spiritual start, walking a new path. So I don't know. If somebody comes in, you might be like, fuck that. Like, only because it's telling you not to do that. But whatever you're zoned in on, like, I'm telling you, you're fucking locked. You're locked in. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. See, like, it's like creating something or mastering something or like putting your finances into it. Okay, yeah, then take some Tylenol and hopefully that subsides. But again, like, this is great. Like, it's like landing a job, or it's like a 4. It's an ace, it's a 1, but again with these ones. But it's like setting up a foundation, like starting something. Again, self-discipline. You could be working on your health. You could be researching health. It's just whatever it is, just kind of like, shoo, you know? Because I'm getting research with the Page of Swords, which is odd because I don't think I've ever gotten research with the Page of Swords. Eight of Cups. The Hermit. So it's a pretty big decision, whatever this is. Because that's like saying, typically I like saying like the Two of Cups. I love how the 2 cups are there, because when the 8 of Cups comes out with the 2 of Cups, that's great because it's like you're going towards something. You're going towards your 10 of Cups. Like 8 of Cups, having 8 cups is still great. That's a life. It feels fulfilled, right? But it's lacking 2 major aspects of your life. So that's not good. So this is kind of saying you are going to have to like walk. It is walk away, but I feel like you're walking towards. The Spirit's saying, no, you're walking away. So you're leaving something behind, person, place, or thing, and you're locked into something here. But again, be careful, because this 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, like, that reminds me of like people in college that would take Adderall to stay up all night and study, you know? So don't get to that point where you can't even take your head out of a book, you know? So be cautious of that, because there's other things in your life that need your attention as well. I just got pulled to noble causes. So again, like, this must have to do with like a passion project, or just, I mean, energy in general. But there does seem to be something here with working on something, and I just heard perception. I got that Moon card, but perception, I usually pull the Hangman. So like maybe you felt like you were stuck, and then all of a sudden it's like, psh. But it's like make sure you're getting your rest, and it's like, oh, I'll just finish this chapter. So just don't forget about the outside world. Like, you are really locked into something here. It's quite mysterious. Gotta love Scorpio. I don't even think people would know what you're locked into either. Keeping it to yourself, just enjoying what it is you're doing. So if people come into your life, like a friend, anybody, a person, something tangible you can touch, you can see it, it's a person, feeling. Try not to ignore that. Because sometimes working with two people is positive. Two is better than one sometimes when you're trying to like solve something or work on something. And when I first split the deck, it was the Two of Cups with the Ten of Swords. And that's the first initial vibe I got. Like, no, I'm solo. I'm riding solo. Isn't there a song, Riding Solo? I'm getting pulled. It was not 50 Cent, like riding dirty. But there's another song about riding solo. I don't think it's the same song. It could be. But you might not want to ride solo here. I think you can ride it solo. But like you would need help. Like you would need an assistant, or you would need an even partner, like 50-50. Like it could just be an assistant too, right? But like somebody to take half your workload, your thought load, like something, your energy, like not, I wouldn't say your energy, but like let other people in. Again, it could just be, your friend hits you up and, hey, you want to go grab a bite to eat, or you want to go, walk the pier. I don't know where you guys are at. You want to go, ride horses? Who fucking knows? Like, take time to do that, because you're about to get into, like, you must have an idea here or something. It's almost like a passion project, or it's like when I got stuck with, like, not stuck, but like the brain, like nobody could like interfere. Like when I'd work on it. Like when I work on something, like forget it. And I'm interested in it. I know what this is saying. I am locked in when it comes to shit like that. So if it's a person, you're going to be like, nope, Ten of Swords. It's almost like that song, Impossible, or what the lyrics I was singing. The lyrics to that song. The meaning. Like guarded. So to me, there must be an energy. It must be a good energy, if it's coming in, you're locked into something, and spirit wants you to be like, hey, let's not be so locked in. Like this Scorpio can just, it's like down a rabbit hole, but like a good rabbit hole, but like if you have family, if you have kids, you have to find that balance. This is like, oh man, I just, because when I did that first video with reading all my notes, it was almost 4 hours long. And then it's like 4 hours just go by so quick. And it was one of those things like, oh, you can narrow it down, like keywords. And so it's not like that, but like, it is like that. Like there's scientific, everything about what I did is scientific backup. So like, you can't just leave things out, So it is nice to have somebody to help carry the weight, and not a weight or like a load in the sense, oh, see, my mind went to the gutter with load. Sorry, gross, right? But like, so that you're the passion you're feeling is going towards like work or a project or a hobby, but like it's not going towards like a sexual energy. You're using that sacral chakra, not for sex, but a different type of passion, excitement. But the Queen of Wands likes sex too. So like, don't shut down your sex life either. So it's quite a message here. Like, you can push through this, like, but you're feeling yourself, you know, and like sometimes when you're feeling yourself, that's empowering. It's like, I don't need a man in my life. What the fuck can he do for me? You know? It's pulling me to, like, I had Caden in the car, and it's the last snowstorm, the random fucking snowstorm. And I just pulled out of the driveway. It was like heavy snow. We were kind of running late. You know, he had his fucking slides on. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm not going to have you wipe off all this slush. I can brake and it would just go off. And I'm like, I'll just be that asshole that puts it on the road. And I hate being that asshole. But I was like, fuck it. I don't want to drive you to school and I don't want you to miss the bus. Well, there was cops patrolling the neighborhood, which I thought was strange because I'm like, what's up with all these cops? At first, I'm like, it's just a fucking truant officer. I'm like, I'm going to kill this fucking kid. And that's when my brain went, because, you know, this entire semester he's not checking into certain classes, and it happens to be the first class, so it marks you absent for the damn day. But that's just when my brain went. So I rolled down the window because he turned the lights on. And he's like, hi. I'm like, good morning. And first thing I was just like, damn, he's fucking hot. Like, I was like, we don't let him, but I'm like, I don't like fucking cops. It's like a stereotype, but like, I've dated cops and like they all live up to that stereotype, unfortunately. It's part of their job, you know. Some people just don't know how to separate it. But I think cops are wonderful. So thank you for your service if you are. But needless to say, he was like, can you clean off the back of your window? And I'm like, oh, my old car had a windshield wiper. This one does not. Kaden's like, boy, you're getting pulled for your tint. And I'm like, no, I'm waiting for that day. Car's from Texas, so the tint's so dark for heat. So it's allowed in Texas. I'm just going to pull to the T. But I was like, damn. Like, if I wouldn't just wake up, I'd, hey, you want my number? But he was only in the neighborhood because there was a wire down for a couple days. But I didn't know there was a wire down. It was after that, again, last freak fucking storm we got in New England. There must be something with a cop, because I passed one at the doctor's office, security guard, but I know he's a cop for the town. And I was like, oh, he's cute. So maybe you're just getting your spunk back or something. Like, I don't know. Like, Stella got her groove back. What's with these S's? There's something with the letter S, or to me, it's just like the 19th. This feel good energy. You know, it's just, there's like a shift of energy in the air. Breakfast is ready. My dad. Come get your eggs and bacon. Come, it's like, okay. Mia, breakfast. Mia must be stoked with the fucking bacon. Looks like there's some bacon on the counter. Here we go again with bacon. But I did get pulled to a pig, but not a cop. See, it's a stereotype, so my apologies. I feel so bad if you're a cop. Maybe that's what that bacon thing was. So maybe you're going to run into somebody. Maybe you're going to meet a cop. Maybe you're going to meet somebody in uniform, a firefighter, military. Maybe meeting somebody new. There was a deck I pulled. The Knight of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. So, oh yeah, it was the Queen of Wands. I don't know if it was with the first reading, but it was the Queen of Wands. With the Knight of Pence, no, Page of Pence, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you might start something. Like, I don't know what that is. You might meet somebody in uniform, or they're at work and they're in uniform. Could be a suit. Could be dealing with a lawyer here. I don't know. But you might be meeting somebody new. You know, like, don't brush it off. But the whole point with the cop in the doctor's office, I was like, oh, he's cute. But like, I wasn't feeling myself, which is weird that this conversation just came in, because I think you're going to start feeling yourself. Because I went up to my old work to get blood work yesterday, and they're like, so-and-so asked about you. I just saw him in the hallway or whatnot. And I'm not really interested, you know? Like, I'm just not, there's no interest for that, like, right now, like, in my life, like, unless I liked the person, you know? And like, it's just like that energy, like, you know? And that doctor's cute as fuck too. Like, everybody's very handsome. Like, the cop was handsome, the security guard, but he was a cop. He was handsome. The guy, the doctor she was talking about, very handsome. There's another person here that has to do with something, and it looks great, whatever it is. But I'm thinking uniform, like a doctor, you know, wears the coat, the scrubs. But again, my interest was just like, you know, like. But sometimes I'm completely opposite. Like, because when I rolled my window up at Caden, I was like, damn, I should have got his number. And he laughed at me. He's like, fucking A. You know, he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I don't care if you're in the fucking car. I am extremely outgoing like that. I will go after something or someone if I want it, whether I get it or not. It's just that energy. And I've told you guys stories at work before, hitting people up, being like, I know it probably looks like I'm a stalker, you know, but like, here's my number. So call me, baby. Oh, I just met you. And I don't know you, but here's my number, you know? So that energy is about to kick in for you, and it just seems like it's out of the blue. But at the same time, too, like, so people have seen you as the Queen of Wands. So it's attractive. It's it's a bright aura. Like, energy is just all sorts of energies, good, bad. They all go right at you, you know? It's like a flame, a moth to flame. So leave some time for your love life. Again, you might, you know, meet somebody. I don't know. Or somebody comes back into your life. But I'm not going to lie, each one of those people I just talked about had on a uniform. But again, like, my interest, I was just like, So I think you're in energy. You know, you're like, yeah, you're cute. But like, you're not really interested in like talking. It's like looking at somebody across the room and they smile at you, and you like give a little smile back, and the eye contact just stops, you know. But like, if you were feeling yourself, you might be like making a little more eye contact, you know. But it doesn't look like you want to make that eye contact, because you're all about you. And that energy, the Queen of Wands, it is very independent energy. It's loving, you know, single life or just dating, you know, it is that vibe. So if somebody comes into your life or you meet somebody, you know, say hi, maybe exchange numbers, you know. Me is like, yeah, it's burnt. I had some though. So like, burnt, maybe you're tired, maybe you're burnt out. Okay, thank you. I'm on YouTube. I'll be up shortly. Let me just copy and paste. Send that to my mother. She's like, LOL. I'm like, KK. She's like, LOL. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you're burnt out. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. That's pulling me to like a soldier. So be open. Maybe like it's a stereotype. I don't want to date a cop. And I hate to stereotype something, right? But like literally every cop I've ever like dated or man in uniform, I'm just like, ugh. You know, I'm just too much for some people, you know, especially people who have a very disciplined job or like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to slow me down. You're not going to change me. I'm like that wild horse, you know, and it's almost like a project for them sometimes. Like I can tame this bitch. And it's like, nah, you got that backwards. My ass would tame you before you fucking tamed me. You know, I got a way of doing that. And then they have a way of doing it, but theirs is more logical, you know? There's no logic behind. Yeah, so anywho, but you might be a little logical right now that I'm saying it. You're like, no, I'm feeling myself. I'd rather have like the independent energy, you know, because you're feeling yourself, you know. So there could be like some type of logical entrapment is actually what I'm getting with that Seven of Swords, like purposely sabotaging, but not sabotaging like in a way like you don't know you're doing it. You're doing it because you can't be bothered. So I'm getting pulled to like your full potential again, or I'm like impossible. So again, I don't think some people do intentionally sabotage, but the Queen of Wands with everything like I'm talking about, like she doesn't purposely sabotage. Like it's intentional. She either wants it or she doesn't. There's no in between. And the Queen of Wands usually wants. But it's like you're honed in on like one thing in particular. So like don't forget, like Spirit's like, hey, there might be a person that comes into your life. Like be open to it, and you're just kind of like, nope. You're like I just said, like I'm just not like feeling it. You know, I'm not waiting for anybody in particular. It's not energy like that. It's just, I don't even think it has to do with a past relationship and you're like guarded like that. Not with this energy. So there could be some type of like logical entrapment where it's just, no, I'm feeling myself. I'm good. Like, to me, it's an energy thing. You probably like to protect your energy. You're very, you know, protective of energy, very dominant when it comes to like who can enter your aura field, your zone. Like, oh, you're a little too close to back up, you know. So be open to that, because to me, you're just kind of like feeling yourself, and you know, if you want it, you don't need it, and if you want it, it's kind of on your terms. And I don't think there's anything really wrong with that. Well, Spirit's kind of saying don't make it like that. You got a 23, which is a 5 and a 1, 6. Yeah, again, like you'd be loving this energy. It's not like the 8th house like that. You got another 4 right there. But it's like just kind of like waking up, laying down. Like this just, it's like comfort. You know, like you rock the 8th house like nothing. Like you like dreaming of stuff like this. It's like, oh, you know, and you're talking to your guy. It's like, I want to go down this rabbit hole. I want to go, you know, I want to go to the underworld. Take me there. Take me in your arms. Don't you let me go. I need you more and more. I need you more and more. Take me. God, pull me back to my Stevie B days. Well, I feel like I was about to sing like a rave, how it goes down. I don't know, maybe you're at a rave in your dream, you're like, I don't fucking know. You got darkness, the center of your creativity in the spring of the universe, yet it's time to be creative, and it's that form. It's that form and not the differential. This card represents the Big Bang, the Big Bang Theory, your potential, a new beginning. It's the peak. It also could be a state of consciousness, meditation. It could be studying. It could be just taking a quick pause, meditating, as you need to understand advice from the dead. Take a moment's pause, meditate, or study if you need to understand form to give you energy and where to apply it. Like I said, like it's like that Queen of Wands, like you're not feeling it. So know where to apply your energy, because some of you, it could be somebody really just, like I said, when that aura, that whole aura is like, psh, like flies on shit, guys. And it's, you're not calling it in, it's your aura. So they're just going to come right towards you, and it's unconsciousness. Trust your intuition, even if it seems to counter reason with rationality. Like I said, it's that logical energy. I knew I was feeling it for you guys. So again, it's pulling me. It's like entrapped, like logical entrapment or something. Like, but listen to your gut. Listen to your soul. But maybe that's what you feel, and you shut it down right away. You're like, no. Because it's not like, so here's my number. Call me, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, I just met you. And you're like, here's my email. You know? Maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. This psychic dimension also allows you to contact with all your aspects, to come from all collectiveness, even architectural aspects. So I don't think you're aware that you're doing this, and others of you are aware, because I'm telling you, you're zoned in on something consciously or subconsciously. I don't know. It didn't look bad though by any means, but again, it's like that. It's same message, just let other aspects of your life come in. Because I mean, the universe could be giving you like a wish, like your dream person could be coming in, and you're just like, you think about it, and it's like, no, thank you. Last time I met somebody, or yeah, but see, like I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like last time. Like I don't think it's like that. I think you're literally just feeling yourself, and I'm telling you, when you feel yourself, like it's a positive, motivating, uplifting energy. Very independent. If you want, it's kind of like on your terms. But like there's an energy coming towards you, clearly. The spirit kind of wants you to engage with. And it's a person. Like I feel like some of you will have like a run-in. You're gonna bump into somebody maybe this weekend. Because I keep getting pulled to the 19th. But I think like that's when the energy shifts. And again, like I had to remember I was telling you, because I'm going to a comedy show with Mom, and I had to convince myself, like, time to laugh and smile and have fun, Court. Like, and then I was just thinking about like the shadow stuff, but what about my pain and walking and, you know, it's like going into the city, Lansdowne, you know, it's a lot of walking. But like it's like get out of your head when it comes to that. Like, does that make sense? Just go have fun type energy. So again, it could be something with the 19th. It's I don't think this is you dressing up, putting on lipstick. Like, that's not what it is. It's your aura, and I don't think you realize how strong your aura is right now. It's the energy surrounding you. It could be your guides, you know, it could be like part of their aura, part of a protection thing, but like your aura is just like, so from like up above, when they have like little dots and pins on us, like wall puppets, like yours is like ping. It's like it's a totally different fucking ping. It's like, don't ping that one. She's you know, she's already pinged. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta ping this one. And I don't even think you realize how strong your energy is right now, your aura. Even your words, like I said, that came out in another reading. You know, and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna focus on that, and that's it. You don't want to think about anything else. And if you are in that Scorpio energy with that darkness, you're enjoying it. You're not scared of it. So get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a darkness that like, oh, I can't get out of bed. You know, it's not like that. Just apply your energy. You're at the highest peak. Again, it's like Big Bang Theory. You could be getting downloads in your sleep, downloads in these videos, you know, things like that. But to me, you're enjoying it. It's not like waking up from a nightmare. I just don't know if you're conscious of it, you know? It's just your energy just keeps shifting and shifting and shifting. I like it. It's nice. I like it. I do. Yes. It's like a big puzzle. I think it ends up being a Ouija board. All right. Let's go with this one first. Messages from your guides. Hey, I just met you. You know it's crazy, but here's my number. So maybe be bold when it comes to that too. I don't know. Courage. Yeah, see? Boldness is courage. Be courageous to stand up for your beliefs. It could be like a Seven of Wands vibe too, but it is it's the Leo. It is about, you know, courage with something. Outdoors, go outdoors, fresh air, connect with nature, can relieve stress, gain new and creative ideas. It almost reminds me of that poem I uploaded the other day. And overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting all previous challenges. Yeah. What a beautiful shift of energy, guys, that's coming in. Like, it's just got to be something in your chart, and it's just like, all right, new path. Let's do this. It's, you know how the Fool keeps coming in? It's like, here's the Fool again, and it's again. All right, let's do this. So, okay, let's do this now. Like, it's another wave. Like, are you gonna jump on it? Jump on it. Jump on it. Yeah, I like this shift of energy. But again, careful, because I think you're just like, ugh. Yeah. But jump on it, you know? You're definitely casting energy away too, especially if somebody from your past comes back. You're like, you're not having it. But the new energy too, you might not be having it if it's a new person, but give your number out is what I'm getting with that message. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody says, hey, you want my number? I can have your number, and you just meet somebody, you know, if you don't want to give your number out, give them your social media, give them your messenger, give them Snapchat, you know what I mean? Him or her. Like, if it makes you nervous to just give out your phone number. And I just heard some of you might want to change your phone number. So, beautiful. Again, have the courage to step on this new path, whatever it is for you. Just enjoy the energy. Enjoy the energy. Messages, please. Messages. Okay. Vegan, solitude, independent, peace. Another 5. Like, hey, no, you're not going to come in and disrupt my peace. But here comes some change, some sort of change. Water, reflection, kindness, compassion. Could have to do with the moon, which is again the 23rd, which is a 5. Shadow work, denial, projecting, shame. Palladian energy, unconditional love, excitement, laughter. So, air element, I do think this is, again, you're just shutting out an energy. To me, it's a good thing. I do feel like you might have somebody that hits you up, though, in this shadow energy, like, and doesn't take no for an answer. I think somebody's like shocked that you're just like, no, thank you. So there might be an energy, somebody from your past that just kind of like needs to skedaddle. I don't even think you're thinking about this energy anymore, but this energy is probably like, why isn't this energy hitting me up? Or why isn't this energy thinking about me? Like, all right, I'm going to go in and see if I can, reel it in. It's like, all right, buddy, you really think you can just, throw in your fishing line and bait and we're just going to take it? Like, so again, there's that cocky energy again. So you do have, heads up, you do have somebody from your past that will probably try to project something towards you if you allow some type of communication. I think if anything, you would just shut it down. And I think like in a nice way too. It's just, no, thank you. It's not like you're not giving them that shadow Scorpio. You don't want to entertain it, But some of you might have to like flip a switch and maybe just block versus, fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? So I think this is like a careful, don't let somebody come in and disrupt your peace here. And it doesn't have to be somebody from your past like a lover. It just could be somebody who just drama, a friend, somebody you already distanced yourself from, and and they're just like, hey, it's like, no, just leave it be, like try not to engage. It's a lover. It's probably somebody from your past. Again, like, I don't think this is like harmony protection. I don't think this is like you being like, I don't think this is a good thing and you're guarded. I think this is somebody that is from your past and they just think like, hey, don't you want my penis anymore? And it's like, dude, I know you got a penis, but go join the other fucking bulls in the fucking field. Let them sniff your fucking balls for a while because I'm all set playing with them. And that's the vibe I get. It doesn't feel like the new energy, even if it's somebody from your past and you bump into it, it doesn't feel like that. This feels like somebody intentionally is going to reach out just to see where you're at because they haven't heard from you. I think you're going to know, it's just another bull in the field. So I wouldn't stress it. It's just a little bit of a heads up for you. Let's do this one after I do the past life one. Rest of April. Wars and battles. Finances. Might be something with an inheritance here. Spirituality and religion. Health. Past life, guys. Meshing with your current. So again, like somebody's coming back. It's unrequited. It's so there's a karmic coming back because this again, past life meshing with courage. Past life meshing with courage. Past life meshing with current April energies. Typically, things like this remain karmic. They challenge us to do better. Life lessons. I don't think this is one of these situations like, oh, in this lifetime, you can make it work now. Or maybe it is and you just feel like it's a challenge. Let's see. Let's get more. I am feeling some type of like priest. Egypt. Let's go way back to. I'm just gonna pull to polygamy. I'm on polygamy. I don't even think it was like that way back in Egypt. I was explaining to me like way back, like they used to have like orgies, sisters, cousins. That wasn't the conversation, but it was like, must be something with an orgy. Something sexual here. It's not what I was trying to say. Like, oh, like if a man was with a man, like they didn't look at it as being gay. Like it was pleasure. So I'm getting pleasure here with finances in Egypt. I don't know what, that's fucking weird. Be careful with whomever is coming into your life, whether it's somebody from your past or somebody new. Like if you don't want to be in that situation, like get out of it now. Hope someone's like not lying to you about it. Like if that's what somebody wants, like but I'm just saying, because me, no way. Like I don't like to share. Like that's just me. I'm very competitive. I'd be like HBIC, bitch. No, like no. Mm-mm. So there's something here with sex here, but I was explaining that to Mia. Like they weren't even gay. Like religion came into play and said, oh, you can't be with a man, you can't be with a woman, we're going to categorize that, and if you do, off with your head. Like it's shit like that. So there's something with past life here, and sex with a current energy. So I don't know if it feels off. Like this type of energy, like if you would actually swap energy sexually, it would mess with your energy. I remember this one time, like with this, I was with a colonel. I was dating a colonel, and he just made a comment like, I can't wait to exchange like DNA, like energy. And I was just like, damn, like where'd that come from? You know, like, but it was good energy. It gave, it's almost like giving both of you guys like a boost. So that's kind of a good thing, not a bad thing. But like the vibe I'm getting is like, I don't know. Maybe these days you'd call it bisexual. You know what I mean? Something with sexuality here. Maybe somebody thinks you're bisexual and that other person is straight, or they know you're bisexual and the other person is straight, and they're iffy about it because, you know, they're iffy. Some men are okay with the woman being bisexual. Hey, you want to bring it into the bedroom or not? You know what I mean? It's like that polygamy thing, but that's polygamy. Oh my God, polygamy. That's a little different. That's more like I feel like a cultish type thing. Probably not as much these days. Like it's, you know, societal views, but like, oh dear Lord. And they're okay with it because you get best of both worlds, and it's great. And you're dealing with somebody that's very confident, and they're okay with you, you know, doing the same sex thing. I mean, there's definitely same sex. There's something. Let me shut this camera off. There's something definitely going on here with sex. Maybe something wasn't requited back in the day, and somebody has confidence, like a confidence issue when it comes to sort of erectile function, or even a female, you're not feeling it, you know, like kind of dry. You're just like, and it's like, someone spits down there, and it's like, oh, well, maybe if you did something in the beginning, you wouldn't have to spit down there afterwards, or you know what I like. So I don't know what's going through somebody's fucking mind here. But to me, like what I just said is kind of like saying like you need more out of something, but I think this is the vibe of a different person wondering if they can give you something. I could have sworn I just saw like a black something above. So there is a darker energy here. So I do think there is somebody here that thinks they can't fulfill you sexually in this lifetime. Because finances in Egypt, like, I don't know, back in the day, you know, I mean, Egypt's here, but like, yeah, the brothels, you know what I mean? You get paid minimum. Somebody else, you know, controls the finances. But here's your coin. So I don't know what this is. This kiss. I don't think this is a bad thing though, guys. But exchanging these energies would be like, what the fuck? Like it'd be a whirlwind of like, like a vision of this, a vision of this, a vision of this, a vision of that. Like, but that's powerful, but that could be extremely overwhelming. If this happens in Scorpios, it would be almost like a kundalini, but a kundalini that takes you with this snake I'm getting, that takes you in 5 different directions. That's a whole bunch of rabbit holes. There could be a religious thing here. You know, you're spiritual, somebody else is religious. You're religious. Let's just say you're not really religious and they are. You know what I mean? Like your belief is different. Prosecution, inquisition. Yes, I think somebody took your finances in a past life, or somebody tried to control your finances. And you could have been a witch. That's not usually my witch card. But you were prosecuted for something. Or are you being prosecuted now? Like somebody's like, oh, don't, you know, I don't know if I want to be with that person. Maybe they have a phobia, or it's like, oh, if I marry outside of religion, or somebody, a family member has a problem with it, because it doesn't feel like the vibe from that person. It could be. Maybe they don't want to go down that type of rabbit hole. Maybe they don't. Maybe you're dealing with someone matrix or borderline matrix, and they're like, I don't know if I want to go down that road. Because all these things, somebody you are maybe with recently or in the last few months, maybe, I don't know, like maybe they had some type of kundalini awakening, and this has already happened. I don't know. Like, again, like, this is like, because it's somebody's judging you, because this is like past meshing with current. And if that's the case, and you're taboo, and why people look at you like taboo, like, fuck them, like, I just don't even get it. But like, somebody's like punishing you, like, oh, I can't be with that person, like, I got a lot of love, we have great sex, we could make a lot of money, but like, they're spiritual. Like, this would be somebody, a cocky motherfucker, well, I'd want to fucking punch him, but this would be somebody like judging you for your beliefs. Fuck off, kick rocks, like this. I want to punch you, this energy. Oh dear Lord. Like, this felt like kosher, and then all of a sudden it's like, because it's your belief, so it's like, what, you want to judge me for like my like, go do something with your life. Or maybe you have somebody coming in and this is protection. This is an odd message. I feel like you also have a protector here. You could be religious, and I'm seeing like riots, like I did back in the day. That shit still happens in other countries. Burn down your temple, your church, your mosque, and I think you have somebody protecting you. You might be feeling strange, or things going on with like your health currently, but it's linked to something else. Damn, angels, you have more than enough protection here. Wow. There's some strong ass energy. This kiss. I think you're highly fucking protected here somewhere, with an energy coming back in. And when it comes to your health, you might be struggling currently, but don't worry. Like, focus on like getting healthier, but like you're protected. Like, it won't grow into cancer where you would die. It wouldn't grow, like your borderline diabetes, but you won't get there if you change your diet. Like you're you must have like a job to do. You must, with humanity, is something like we all do. It's a purpose. It's a you know what I mean? Like, but you would benefit humanity just with like energy. Like, you're being highly protected here. I think you have a person coming in that's going to be very protective of you. You might do something for work that other people, don't like, and it's like having your own bodyguard. And they don't have to be like shaped like that, but again, all the cops, all that, like, you have somebody that's probably going to come in and protect you, and you don't even realize it, because maybe you haven't achieved this yet, but you will. It could be even like, guys, just doesn't have to be like, think like your head don't go to celebrity. It could be even like some men are very secure, and their women can strip, but they'll pick them up after the club or whatnot, and make sure they're safe. And they bank money, like porn stars. A lot of porn stars, believe it or not, have families. but the money is good, and it's their job. And not all, typically that field, the energy is darker energy, but they're really not all dark. Some of them can maintain the energy they project is better, and they have a job too when it comes to certain stuff. Maybe they project more passion, and it's not just like, just all over my face or whatnot. You know what I mean? There's different types of porn. Like, so dirty porn, more passionate porn. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, like, even your finances might get really good too. But again, like, be careful, because I think there's like a karmic that will come toward you too and want to kind of like, they only want to be with you to try to control like assets or the direction you go in, or what they think you should talk about and not talk about. Because I think that happened absolutely hands down in a past life, and you allowed somebody to control your finances. This lifetime, please don't let that happen. That is not the first time that this message has come in for you guys over the years of me doing this. I mean, we are all definitely part of that particular message. Like, even if like you don't have money to bank every week, but like, and I've said this to you before, like, they just come over, they want this, like, you can buy them a sub, like, and it's like, you can go broke, but it's like, all right, here, I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that. Oh, you want your new, sneakers, or you want that watch, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be that person, because you'd be blowing your finances on somebody. So there's all different types of control of finances. Maybe somebody just wants to be with you because they know something's going to take off, or they know you have money already. You know what I mean? And they're like, I'll protect you. I can help manage you, your money, your appearances. Just be careful. But you ask me, there's somebody else coming in that is really going to protect you and respect what it is you do. So don't settle. And I'll leave it at that. Ten of Cups, yeah. Like, you're going to that Ten of Cups. You're going to be happy. You might start a family, mesh a family, become a family. You're going to follow your soul with this Hermit, Two of Swords, making a decision, doing what's best for you. Your house of career could just be, Virgo, but you got the Magician. Yeah, you're going to manifest. You got this. As long as it comes from your soul, your gut, you see the light, it makes sense to you. Like, you got this. Hangman, perception. It's great energy. You're going to be very happy in this lifetime. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So again, a spiritual contract. So do I think it's this person from the past that manipulated and did all that in this lifetime? Now they figured it out? Yeah, maybe. But there's a spiritual contract here. Teamwork, a protector, multiple people. But this is like under contract. It's your Akashics. You're either going to follow through or you won't. And that's how that goes. It does look like this lifetime you are going to follow through, in the sense of you might not even know what this is yet, but you're going to do it anyway. Like, it's your Akashics. And what your health, regardless of what this is, outside family members, yourself, like, very, very protected. God forbid somebody passed, angels are with them, like, but this is more you, No, the Lovers, this is going to be a strong protector. They could be in the health field, or this is somebody who is going to mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually take care of you. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's some type of karmic with them telling you, stress you the fuck out, but they're not having it. They'd end that shit real fucking quick. You guys have the keys to each other's hearts. There's something deep here with somebody. And again, I think this feels like good karma, being returned. So you definitely successfully in this lifetime learned a lesson, and now it's, moving on to the next. Moving on up. There is a relationship that will be very protected, and this person will also be very protective of you. Not let anybody take advantage of you. Lift you up when you're down. It's really beautiful energy. You definitely have energy coming towards you. And if it's not a lover, it doesn't always have to be. It's like a new best friend. It's like, did I just meet a new best friend? Did we just become best friends? It's like that energy. And it doesn't happen that often. It's pulling me back to like a work scenario where we were talking, and she ended up being somebody from the neighborhood, and the husband always walks the dog, and I thought he was like hitting on me, and I think he kind of was, but it was her husband. But and I even said to my mom, and I remember saying to you guys, it's like, I just feel like I just met like a new best friend. Like I can just go right over to our house with a bottle of wine, and we could just fucking chat all fucking night. That's what this is. It's beautiful. Thank you, guides. Be easy on yourself. Thank yourself. So I think you're burnt out, Beautiful. It's beautiful. The moon, high priestess, use your intuition. Meditation. Number 7. This kiss, this kiss. If you meet somebody or you reconnect yourself, like I'm telling you, like the energy is going to be different. Be still and listen to the swords of the pulsing energy and the life force with the gentle song of your sweet ears. In the darkest inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave into this world. At this time, do nothing, find a quiet place within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now it's just quiet contemplation. You won't miss out on anything if you stay quiet. Be still, know that I, Nyx, the goddess of night, will always be here, and you will discover your magic in silence. This is also telling me to not, it's a 7 too, like don't rush into anything, especially if it's work. You're gonna get your answers. It could be through a dream. Like I said the other day, like write it down. And it was with this last particular spirit messages. Write it down, and there was something with the dreams. I don't think this has to do with another person. I think this has to do with what's next in your life. The change has already occurred, and you're in the midst of it. Yeah, see with the Tower. Whoo-wee. It's the big one with the 8 of Cups too. Like this, there is something here with it's a whole new world. Like it's destructive. It's destructive. It's just disturbing, just distracting energy. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that there's some chaos. Again, it just could be this, all of a sudden this energy, this surge, and it's Scorpio, it's a Tower, it could be that's the whole full moon thing. And, it's powerful, whatever is going on. Change is powerful. But like, I think like this is like a whole new chapter of your life that you're stepping into. Like, you allowed the change. It's not easy. You've already been through like the tower energy, but this is new. It's a beautiful thing, but it's what's that D word? It's not distracting. It's oh, it's a D word. It's disturbing, because I got Disturbia. Isn't that a song? Disturbia. What's that song about? Isn't that Rihanna? Disturbia lyrics. It is Rihanna. I'm going crazy now. It's like a thief in the night, come and grab you, creep on inside, it could serve you. It's like a disease of the mind. Disturbia. Your mind's in disturbia. It's like the darkness and the light. It's like the darkness is the light. Am I scarring you tonight? Ain't used to what you like. So I don't know if something fucking throws you off here. Wow. Three of Cups, a friendship, a celebration. It's Four of Wands. That Three of Cups is a good thing, though, guys. So it's like you're racking your brain. Do I want it? Do I not? It's like plucking feathers off a pillow. Plucking feathers. Plucking petals off a flower. Does he love me? Does he love me not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? This has to do with another person. And again, it could just be a friend. You know, go within. Doesn't need to be rushed. But I do feel like something does need to be rushed, or don't hold off, because if, you know, when you overthink things and then you're like, fuck that. Again, it's like another message, like, try not to do that. Ten of Cups. You're going to be really happy with something. To the left, everything you want, and it's all to the left. Balanced emotions. Yeah, like it's, don't, try not to overthink something. Maybe just be like, okay. Jellyfish are graceful creatures and they trust the ocean currents as it takes them to their destination. Take a moment to evaluate and how you want to spend your energy. Sometimes we can't see the grand picture and we get caught up in a certain moment and we're unable to see if there's a lesson or a situation that's teaching us. We can get entangled with our emotions and the need to control and holding on too tightly to a feeling that doesn't serve you. It's easier to see the solution when you're calmer. Find a peaceful place in your home or outside where you can spend time allowing your emotions to exist without judgment. Take a breath, acknowledge them, and let those that no longer support you go. Use this card to take a step back or rebalance a certain position. Keep your talisman close and around you, especially if you get triggered if somebody wants to trigger you, whether it's a person, place, or memory, envision the jellyfish of a peaceful flow of existence every time you find yourself circling back to a negative feeling. Be mindful not to suppress energy that can erupt. Instead, observe patiently. Find your balance. So yeah, there's definitely an energy coming back around, guys, and it's kind of like mind fucking. I don't think it's bad. I think there was probably, somebody who played some games, something didn't go as well, left an awful taste in your mouth. It's like that whole saying, like, play stupid games, win stupid fucking prizes, and along comes this fucking person again. And it's like, you're looking at this energy like they're a box of fucking Cracker Jacks. So careful, because I think it might be worth exploring. And before you just drop a fucking bomb on somebody with the fucking tower, dear Lord, there's that Scorpio that can take over real fucking quick. So basically, spirits like, take a step back. Whew. Yep, this is exactly what this is. Be a little more gentle, because it is like it is disturbing in the sense of like, what prize am I gonna get? I already know, what's in this box of Cracker Jacks when I open it, and so something did not go well with somebody, and whether it's your ancestors or your spiritual tribe, some of you, instead of being new, it's going to be, and it could be newness too, and it comes out of nowhere with the tower, and you're just like, let's just be friends. Like, you just shut it down, like I said. But I wouldn't shut this down. I would try to just, when this energy comes in, try not to look at them like a box of Cracker Jacks. So this is like an energy where something, like, as quick as it came in, it quick as it left. Probably no explanation. I don't know if it's a misunderstanding. I'm not trying to make an excuse for anybody or you, depending on the scenario, but I do think there could be some type of happy outcome here. You can find peace within a situation that will come in, and to you, it's like the nerve of this person. This person's got a fucking nerve. But Spirit is allowing this energy to come back around for a second chance, third chance. I don't fucking know. I think you have too many chances. I know how my spirituals work when it comes to relationships and going after things we want. Like, we don't just give up. I think something with that situation, you all just went your own way, and that was it. It got shut down. And Spirit's like, it's like the tower. Spirit's like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened here? I can't even put my cat, like, this is, see, yeah, it's disruptive, but like, it's not like a bad disruptive, but you might be like, it's that Scorpio energy, like, fuck you and your fucking Fruit Loops. Like, go eat your fucking Fruit Loops all by yourself. Somebody, played stupid games, they won stupid prizes, they were the ones left with a box of fucking Cracker Jacks, and now it's like, I miss you. Okay, Bert. I was gonna say no to this energy. I mean, to these cards, and I was just gonna kind of leave it because these cards are like, whoo, But let's just get one and feel the vibe, and we'll wrap this up. Osiris, it's a renewal. It's beautiful. Prometheus. this new energy. This could actually be you and somebody else, or you and somebody new. I do think there's an ex that's lingering that doesn't, probably want you with somebody, and again, I don't think it's like they're karmic. I think it's like one of your karmics that wants to come back around and be like, hey, what's up? Hello. But it's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's like player energy, But this is renewal. It's a new energy. It's protection. It's beautiful. I think you're going to give somebody a shot. I think you're going to give somebody an opportunity to explain, and that's the way it is. That's how it's going to go. Beautiful read, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow or later. I'll see you though. Okay? Love you, love you. Have a great day. Bye.